Alright, everybody, welcome to another cast of the RotWK Batch 2.2 version 7. Today we have a 1v1 of Hordes of Isen 2. I keep calling it Hordes of Isen 2. It's Hordes of Isen in this patch. There's no 2. Anyway, we get Mr.SmoKkkk as Mordor. And we have his opponent, Solas, as Men of the West. Ah, okay. Oh, Mr.SmoKkk's in chat. Hello. Both Solas and Mr.SmoKkkk are in chat. Crazy. But yeah, we got these two going off against each other. Solas has got himself a barracks going down. And we got an orc pit going down for Mr.SmoKkkk. Okay. Excellent. Power-wise, what do we get? War Chant and Rally Call, respectively, as you would expect. Because, I mean, you have to be crazy to go for Tainted Land, right? I don't know. We'll see. Alright. So we got Orc Warriors coming out. We have Rohan Spearmen coming out for Solas. And following that up with some Gondor War Soldiers. Fuck this language file. It should say Gondor Warriors! It's madness. I need to fix this. Anyway. Throws me off. He's gonna creep this Warglare, get some money from that. Oh yeah. Sexy. And of course I'm using the HD edition of Rise of the Witch King, so I have Rohan Spearmen with shields in their backs. And my units will look different. That's the reason, if you're curious. Got that out of the way. Excellent. And no, you can't have it. Alright, we got the orcs from Mr.SmoKkkk going that way. He's throwing in a Horadrim Palace, getting that upgraded, and getting some orcs from there as well. So double orc with the probably cav support, I would guess. Unless he's feeling like going for some cheeky Corsairs, but I doubt it. Or of course he can go straight for the Horadrims if he wants to upgrade again, but that does cost. It is costly. And he will need to defend against Solas here shortly. So we'll see how he does there. We got another battalion Rohan Spearmen out to creep some more. Looks like Solas is going full creep here. Very nasty. And these orcs are finally starting to make it around. Solas will have these Gondor soldiers probably ready to engage them if they get into range of his base. There goes the War Chants and the whole, probably called, whole ground stance shield wall going on the Gondor soldiers. And Rohan Spearmen not using Porcupine, but going the whole ground as well. Which of course gives them 25% armor and 15% less damage. Nice cap charge there from Mr.SmoKkkk's Horadrim Lancers. That made short work of those Gondor soldiers. And then allowed that orc clump to clean up the rest. There we go, Solas creeping another. He is going to save his farm pretty easily with just the help of the tower and the Gondor soldiers there. Is he going to go for those Gondor soldiers? There's going to be Rohan Spearmen ready to protect them though. So he was very keen. He saw someone protect the Gondor soldiers. But by the time he got there was some pikes, unfortunately for him. And Solas is going in with, he's going with a soldier spearman combo. All buddy system all around. It's good because it covers both ground, really. At least having one pikeman in your army is usually a good call, especially when, you know, there's enemy cav. Just going to try and get a nice surround on that farm. And even a bunch of orcs can take down a farm very quickly if they get a good surround on it. Down goes that farm. Looks like he's going to be able to keep Solas pinned in here for a bit. He is going for Corsairs of Umbar. Fascinating. Corsairs and Orc Warriors. What a combo. And we got Easterlings as well. Mainly for creeping, I'd imagine. Not because he needs them against any cav. I lied. There's Gondor Knights. He'll need them against that cav. I didn't actually see that stables. Looks like he's command point capped right before they came out. Luckily for him, though. Something died. Or a farm finished. One of the two. And some Gondor Knights are on the field. So Mr.SmoKkkk's going to creep Take the creep money from that as well. Very good. There's also another warg there, and the trolls, of course. If anyone's feeling inclined to creep some troll, they are available. They have no plans. Very nice. Good use of the cav to keep his farms safe. These, of course, will not outclass these, so in a 1v1 scenario, Thunder Knights will Shrek these Roger Moisers pretty easily, I feel like. Roger Moisers just don't have the health that Thunder Knights have. It's too bad you can't look at the health of a unit. I guess it would make sense, because it's tied to battalion number. It makes more sense for heroes, because you can see what a single unit has, health-wise. Ah, he's utilizing Corsair Firebombs. Very nice. Corsair Firebombs are pretty savage. Look how much damage they do. They're like pseudo-archers. Check who is host, please. I mean, there's no way to check who's host. Who is host? Just tell me who is host. How the hell would you check who is host? It doesn't tell you, does it? Does it tell you who's host? That would change my world. I have no idea. I'm assuming Solas is host. Okay. Host advantage, of course, does play a part of it. Tab? How does that tell me who's host? Is it the player who's on top? I don't fucking know. I've never pressed tab in a replay. Okay. So I guess that's means Solas is hosting. You learn something new every day. Incredible. It's only been like 5 years. It's 8 years. I don't know. Alt F4. Fun fact, Dustkicka. Alt F4 doesn't work in this game. I can do that all I want. He doesn't close shit. Okay, well, that's good to know. In case you were ever wondering, when you're watching a replay, the top player is host. Who would have thought? So Solas is hosting, and Mr.SmoKkkk is playing off host, which is always fun. So I'll have a little bit more delay. But that doesn't make up for bad decisions, does it? So we'll see. We'll see if that's the case. Looks like Mr.SmoKkk's got a pretty good army, though. Oh yeah. Solas doesn't actually have that much. He does have Faramir, though. And he's got a couple of various people around him. And he's healing up some Gunner Knights. So currently, I'd say Solas doesn't really have a force good enough in one spot to deal with this. Although he did get a pretty nice trample off on some orcs. Faramir is going to continue taking a bit of damage from these. Oh no, he got out of position. Hopefully he managed to get... No, he didn't. Oh, costly. Feels bad. Looks like some creeping was going on here, but been a bit interrupted. Thank you for the follow. Bavarian Beer Lord. That's a hell of a name. Very nice. Solas is going that way, do some damage. Meanwhile, Mr.SmoKkkk is going into his base. War chant going down, and he's going to savage some farms. Not sure where these boys are going. To tickle a well, I guess. Fair enough. And Solas is going to secure the creep here now. Hammer's also in the field. And he's going to give leadership, of course, to the Horse Boys. 33% damage in armor and experience skiing, of course. Very good. Now he just needs Theoden. And he can spam Cav. Maybe not. We do have industry there for Mr.SmoKkkk. Let's have a look at power points. 401 and 425 command points. We got Rally Call Rebuild, 8 power points for Solas. Mr.SmoKkkk at 400-ish of 650. He's of Industry, War Chant, and 3 power points in the bank. I'd say both of them are doing. I think both are doing pretty well. Both have got some creeps. Both have got some stuff. Oof. Faramir, a hero we all need but don't deserve. So it's not defending this farm though, which I think is going to go down to just a few orcs. Feels Batman? I mean, he's got rangers right here ready to... Oh, okay. I guess he's microing elsewhere. He's the Solas is busy microing his cav into pikes, it looks like. That's fair. Nice. Oh, fuck. Gotta be careful with that friendly fire catapult, huh? Brutal. E2 Brutus. The Industry farm is going to be huge as long as it doesn't go down. Looks like he did save it, so that's good. That'll definitely help his eco a huge amount. Having a catapult to protect it is pretty nice too. You can also launch skulls to save it, if you remember to do it. Oh no. Oh yes. Bombadillo! Brutal. Tom Bombadil's a bit of a dickhead. Yikes. Drummer troll to get slaughtered there. Look at the skeleton of a drummer troll. Fucking hell. That'll give you nightmares. Yeah, the range of that thing. Incredible. Bombadil's still terrorizing the orc hordes. Eesh. He should despawn here shortly though. But he's definitely... He's done his duty. He got a huge song, kicked a lot of ass, and made Mr.SmoKkkk retreat most of his stuff. He's really going for this farm. Smoke needs to use this launch skulls ability to keep them from killing it. Oh, he's actually doing it. I was honestly expecting you not to do it. Nice. Very nice. It's nice to see somebody actually utilize launch skulls. Faramir's soloing this farm. Catapult is hitting it, but the catapult doesn't do shit to Faramir. Catapult's pretty risky and kill your own farms. That's also true. It could potentially kill your own farm. But it could also defend your own farm. So maybe it's alright. I don't know. It's a risk he's willing to take. And it's paid off so far, because the Industry has almost run its course. There we go, we got Drummer Trolls. Drummer Trolls and Haradrim Archers is a fantastic combination, of course. Any Mordor player should have them. Because having that fear is always huge. And just level the... Oh, the Barbed Arrows. Barbed Arrows do a lot of damage. They also have a little bit of knockdown as well. For basic units. Not on heroes or anything, but... It's very nasty. Faramir is dying to them as well. Which is how good they are. But Éomer doesn't give any shits. And he's going to try and take all their lives. Every one of them. Oh. He was going for a spear throw, but decided against it. Which is fair. Solas' base at this moment is pretty unscathed. He's pretty secure because he's keeping Mr.SmoKkkk on the defensive at the moment. So he's not really able to harass it much. We do have a siege works here. Looks like it's level 2. So potentially Mr.SmoKkkk can get some catapults, or he can upgrade to some Black Riders if he has the eco still. Which he doesn't have the Industry buff anymore, so it's not making 35 on that farm. But it'll, you know, it'll come off cooldown eventually. And of course Mr.SmoKkkk can't really expand too well because he's being harassed by horses, which is always troublesome. Faramir good for sniping out these drummer trolls also. With his winding arrow ability. That's pretty decent single target damage. Ooh. I thought that whole battalion died to one cannibal. I was like, Jesus. Not so much. They got pretty hurt though. He is actually going to go for Black Riders, it looks like. Level 3 Siege Works is on the way. It is a bit costly, of course. Solas has 1,600 in the bank. He only has 800 at the moment. But there's the Industry. It's bold putting it on a dangerous or a farm that's wounded, but it is also his safest farm, weirdly enough. Because this one's pretty far away from the fort. This one is, and it doesn't even have an arrow tower. So he's definitely making the right call casting on that one. Even though it seems like the most risky one, it's not. Oof. The drummers. Little drummer boy. Dead as fuck. Doesn't look like Amer's gonna get this one either. He tried. The Gondor Knights that helped him died for it, though. Such is their fate. We do have a marketplace for Solas as well. That's going to be big. He gets, of course, 15% income from all farms. Just passively. That's what that glow effect is. Which is pretty spicy. And very powerful. PowerPoint-wise, we have 12 for Solas. He's at 486 of 725. We've got all 3 5 PowerPoints now. Mr.SmoKkk's got 7 after getting 2 5s in the 10. He's got 164 of 575, so Solas definitely doing better on eco and troops. And a little better on map control as well, but not really. I'd say both players aren't expanding that much. Solas has gone a little bit out of his base, but not too much. There's the Black Riders. Very nice. Look at him tear through these Gondor Knights. Easy. When you're having trouble with nasty heroes, Black Riders are definitely the go-to for Mordor. They do a ton of damage. The only thing you really have to worry about is getting stunned by Boromir or something. Because that usually ends poorly. But luckily, Black Riders are usually pretty tanky. Unless you're just really in a bad spot. Solas has a lot of archers. No fire arrows, though. So he won't be doing bonus damage against the Nazgul. See, look how little they do without fire arrows. Not great. So Mr.SmoKkkk has that in his advantage. He's also sending some orcs to go pillage some farms in the south. Which is definitely helpful. Tower guards and Thillians being sent over to dispatch them.
I gave you the chance of it. Willingly, but you permanently obey on.
For the fall of Legenzi. And also we have an Eowyn and Boromir now. It looks like the hero squad is assembling. The Avengers have decided to assemble. And yeah, we hit Cloudbreaker. Always nasty to deal with. Bombadil, of course, taking advantage of being stunned by it. Oof. Is he finally going to get this farm? Even if he used the skulls, the heroes, or Tom Bombadil would get it. There's definitely no saving that one. Oh. Look at that troll. He's freaking out. That's, of course, from the Winding Arrow Splash Fear. That is tied to the Winding Arrow version 7. Which I think has changed for version 8? Question mark? Isn't it like a slow or something now? I don't know. I didn't really play the beta, I'll be honest. It's a lot of hot dreams. Played this game 10 years ago. Still awesome people play it. Yeah, boy! It's still alive and kicking. Better than ever, if I do say so. Balance-wise and everything. Personally, I think. Oof, but the heroes are nasty. We have a very bold-placed blacksmith. Right in the front. As every blacksmith should be. Not that it matters, because his base... Solas' base haven't been touched for a while. Except for that little orc raid. I think Solas is in a position where he's going to start steamrolling. With the hero squad. Winding Arrow slows a single unit in version 8 instead of AoE fear. That's pretty good. Except for monsters. I like that. That's much better. This AoE fear on Wounding Arrow currently is... I mean, I wasn't a fan of the idea of it to begin with. And you can see why. AoE fear is bad as is. AoE fear. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Is he gonna get Boromir? Not if he wants to go through an army of tower guards. Boromir doesn't have his horn yet. And the hobbits are going home, man. Hobbit Rock though is just savage. Savages. Who's coming to join the fray? Oh, it's Gandalf. Of course it is. Coming to join his buddies. Yeah, that's gonna be... Ouch. Mr.SmoKkk's got a hell of a defense cut out for him, I feel like. I don't know how... you know... I could ever win this one. Well, the Black Riders are still doing pretty well, at the very least. It's just a death ball of spears and heroes. Disgusting. Solas is nowhere near 25. Neither is Smoke. I don't know if we'll see any big powers this game. Oh, but we will see a big Wizard Blast. Very nice. Didn't even get level 1. Excuse me. Didn't even get level 2. You started level 1. Pretty weird. There we go. Level 2. Let's just watch Gandalf fight for a minute. In his blue robe. It's rather sprightly for an old man, eh? You get the moves. Got some catapults and Haradra marchers coming out still. Tower guards look like they've been upgraded with heavy armor now. Ooh, Eowyn's very close to death. Surprised he doesn't have Aragorn yet. He'd have Athelas to be able to heal his allies. Hero spam is always good with Aragorn because of Athelas. And of course Aragorn's just a savage. Catapults not getting much damage, to be honest. Just knocking the tower guards down. I guess the tower guards' leadership and heavy armor don't take a lot of catapult damage, perhaps. Maybe just didn't hit them directly. I did okay. It just shows the power of having armor and leadership. Survived catapult fire for days. Oh, there's Black Riders on the other side of the river. Nice! Oh, the head of the statue. It's gone. Mr.SmoKkkk is expanding in the north now. Definitely a good idea. Oh, there's the cloud break. The Black Riders are caught by some Rohirrim with forged blades. Are they going to do much? There's the rally call. I'm kind of curious to see how much they do. The Black Riders are healing more? They're healing more than the Rohirrim are doing. That was a bit weird. Because they got out of combat. Strange indeed. Solas is just going around leveling up his hero squad on Mr.SmoKkk's farms at this point. It's a brutal decline. But we know where it's headed. Alright. I'm not sure what Mr.SmoKkkk could do at this point. Like, what do you do when you have this many heroes at your doorstep? If you had a Mumik, you could charge the Mumik, but Faramir, of course, the Wounding Arrow is very good against Mumiks. Stops Mumik charges in their tracks with that fear ability. Ah, Gandalf the White. There he is. He's leveled up just a smidge. We got a few Rohirrim, a couple Rohirrim rather. Some Tower Guards and upgrades coming out. We do have those level 3 stables. We could see Knights of Dol Amroth if Solas wanted to. I don't know if he will. Probably not. I have a love for Knights of Dol Amroth. The fun. Gandalf's just been peppered. There's a pincushion. What a game. If I was in Mr.SmoKkk's position, I would be so salty. Like, how do you kill this shit? Oh. And I just deal with upgraded Rohirrims. There's a Hobbit summon. Coming to throw some rocks on some boys. Galadriel being used to cause fear among the ranks. These Black Riders are level 3, so they'll heal their battalion naturally. It's the only way to heal them as Mordor, of course, because you don't have any wells, so you gotta get them leveled up. Keep them out of combat. I think Gandalf's lightning sword killed these, isn't it? Oh, he's doing fairly well. Gandalf can be quite brutal. And he also has that bubble. If you press U, if you didn't know this, U activates a shield bubble for Gandalf in version 7 of 2.2. Maybe previous versions, I don't remember. And future versions. Which gives him a huge buff. I mean, there's no way to see it unless you look at the fort description of Gandalf when you're buying him. Which I kind of hate. I wish there was a button for it. But I know why there isn't. You don't use shield bubble, by the way. Don't have the hotkey file thing. Oh, apparently Solas can't even use shield bubble. But it is a thing you can use if you're a normal person. Which gives him a buff to his armor. And here comes the kill, I'm assuming. An earthquake followed by the Rohirrim charge and the hero squad. The fall of Mr.SmoKkkk. Damn. Oof. That was a pretty savage. Pretty big savaging. Oh, I see what you mean, Mr.SmoKkkk. I would be unhappy with that as well. Oh god. Anyway, there you go. That was a pretty good game, but a bit rough for Mordor.